Yo, yo, what up? Marco Brown here with These Are My Thoughts. Back at you with another reaction. And this time around, we've got to take a look at Kendra G. Shout out to Kendra G. I've been watching her, singles live for a minute. She got some interesting characters that come on. I think she's been doing this for about going on 3 and a bit years now. And I've also witnessed a massive transformation in the platform and the cycle of people that actually come on. And right off the bat, I think I tend to see more women on this platform than I do men. But the stats, I think, and I don't have any to hand, but I've read a few, but the stats do show that there's a lot more single women out there than there are single men out there. But her audience caters mainly for the, I think, African American, or the, let's just say the black dating market more than the non-black dating market. Even though you get a few Caucasians, or you get some Hispanic type people coming through the show, and some Europeans coming through the show, you pretty much, the majority, 90, probably 8% of them is going to be black men, black women, and they generally are looking for each other, which is interesting. So it does kind of put a different spin on the narrative that black men are dating out their race and stuff like that. But that's besides the point. So let's see what she's got here.
Latanya, where you calling us from?
I am actually calling from Jamaica, but I live in Georgia.
Okay, what part of Georgia?
I live in Mableton, which is right outside of Atlanta.
Okay. Are you on vacation?
I am.
Your birthday?
No, just celebrating life. I love
Celebrating
to travel.
life.
Yeah, I love to travel.
You love that.
Yeah.
You love to travel. Okay. Let's get to know you more. How old are you, Latanya?
I am 41.
Oh, you look good.
Right off the bat, this woman is she's bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, this woman is bad. And she says she's 41. Never. She's given mid-30s. Nice white teeth. Nice flowing hair. But chocolate skin like that. Smooth skin. She looks like she's well put together as well, man. I can't wait to see the Kendra cam. This one's solid. But she said she's in Jamaica. Not even on a girls' trip, on a single girls' trip. It's kind of giving me Stella Got a Groove Back vibes, isn't it? But let's see what she says. Yeah, no kids. But she's a bad one though, man. Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
41, what you do for a living?
I'm a behavior analyst, so I work with children who have autism.
Okay, babe.
Yeah, shout out to the people that look after the look out for the ASD and hidden disability people out there. Shout out to the people who have the patience to work with those people. It's not easy at all, because it's a growing population of people that are struggling with autism. So the fact that she's specializing in that and she's an expert in that, shout out to her for that one, man. Yeah.
Behavior analyst. What's your zodiac sign?
I am an Aquarius.
Aquarius. Do you have any children?
No children.
No kids. And let's do it. Latanya, 41, Aquarius, behavior analyst. No kids, lives in Georgia, currently on vacation in Jamaica. Are you by yourself?
I am by myself. I travel a lot.
Wow, do you take vacations by yourself?
All the time. I love to travel, so I never miss a moment or an opportunity to travel, even if it means that I have to do it by myself.
Years ago I did it. I did
In Jamaica by herself. See, shout out to Jamaica, man. I mean, I've been to Jamaica a few times, and the women there are extremely attractive. But if you're a single woman going to Jamaica, I can only imagine. Now, okay, I don't want to jump to conclusions and stuff like that, but you're by yourself. What can you really do there by yourself other than be selectively available for maybe attractive men out there? Because Jamaica's known for having men out there that are extremely forthcoming to foreign women that they find attractive. But I don't want to make any assumptions here, but just look at the twinkle in her eye when she says she's in Jamaica by herself. Or okay, I'm probably taking liberties here, but and she's not bad looking at all. She's not. She's not. Come on, and those guys out there are thirsty. They've even got a resort out there. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Hedonism or something. And the whole idea is it's basically like a swingers club. And I've never been, but I'm just saying, it's just a swingers land. You just go there, just get butt naked, and just let it hang and let it swing, and everything that goes there stays there. So I'm not saying she's there doing that. I'm just saying, to be in Jamaica by yourself, looking that attractive, and from America, what Caribbean man is not going to be all over you? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe if you're feeling the content right about now. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep our eyes on Missy right here, man. Let's keep our eyes on her. Yeah, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you.
Georgia, lives in Georgia. So what kind of man you looking for, girl?
Well, I'm looking for a man who's emotionally available. That's critical to me. You have to be emotionally available. Know what you want, from a personality perspective, open, bubbly, extroverted would be nice because that's how I am.
Okay, two things here, yeah. Two things here. She said be emotionally available. That's the most ambiguous thing that women say all the time. And for me, it makes no sense, right? It's basically it's very it's a lot of the times relationships are clear cut. At the beginning, it was, I need a man that's financially stable. He has to earn a certain amount of money. Now there are men out there that tick the box. So now that they've ticked the box, the next thing I've noticed is this whole concept of emotionally available, emotionally intelligent. Now, for me, that gives me vibes of, okay, basically, I'm going to leave the door wide open to interpretation. So if you're a woman and your interpretation of emotional intelligence, can't even get the words out, is that maybe the guy doesn't listen enough, maybe the guy is not vulnerable enough, or maybe he's not, expressing himself emotionally enough to me, then for you it's a red flag. So it's always one door closed, another door open. And if a guy is vulnerable and then the woman doesn't like it, he was too vulnerable. If he's emotionally intelligent but he doesn't tick the box in another area of emotion, then it's a red flag. It's subject to the person, whereas it's very intangible. Whereas if you look at things that are tangible, like he has to earn X amount of money, he has to earn, he has to be financially free, he has to have a house, he has to have a certain car, he has to be able to pay for vacations. These are very tangible things that men can easily tick off the box and say, I can achieve this, I can achieve this. But when you bring it into the realm of woman talk, then it becomes things like emotionally intelligent. You can't define it. You can't, because it's open to interpretation by each and every woman. And then the other thing she said is extrovert. Extrovert. What does that mean? You want an extrovert in Jamaica? I sense swingers. Okay, no, sorry. No. I'm not gonna. Miss Parker. Miss Parker.
But from a physical perspective, just take good care of himself in good physical shape, fit. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What are your deal breakers?
So my deal breakers are any form of abuse, emotional, physical abuse, period. I'm not putting up with that. Liars, of course, cheaters.
Again, the emotional thing again, isn't it? It's like you can't win that battle. Emotional abuse. Now there's blatant abuse and there's blatant verbal abuse, physical abuse. Emotional abuse is very, very ambiguous and very, very vague and very, very open to interpretation. It's just too difficult. How does anyone keep up with that? It's way too difficult. How? You could sneeze, a woman will start crying. I was emotionally abused. I mean, you can't keep up with that. You can't. You can't. Obviously, liars, I get that. Cheaters, we get that. All right. I still like you though.
Those are the main things. You know, I appreciate someone who can be transparent because I'm open and I'm honest. So I would like the same from my man.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Not particularly clean cut, you know, is what I tend to gravitate towards, but I'm not picky in that way. I do prefer someone who takes care of themselves physically, you know, works out, athletic, but that's not a deal breaker per se. It's something that I like.
Okay. What about money? He gotta have a certain amount of money to date you, Latanya?
Not really. I mean, preferably 100K and more would be nice, but that's not a deal breaker. If he is working hard, you know, he's good with his money, then that's what I really look at. I don't really watch other people's money like that. You know?
Yeah, there's that 100K number again, isn't it? That's just like, I think that just became some sort of a trend for women. I think it was just 6 figures, 6 packs, 6 inches. I think it was just some sort of, probably some TikTok trend or something like that. That 6 figures mark, I mean, I wouldn't say it's unrealistic. A lot of people say it's unrealistic because you got to base it on where you live, because 6 figures, it's a lot of money, but then it's not a lot of money in some places. But as a single woman, if you don't have a family, then 100K is a lot of money. You could have less than 100K and it'll take you far. But it depends also where you are as to how far 100K can take you, you know. But yeah, it's that magical number again. So my thing is, I'm not saying there's no rich people in Jamaica, because there's quite a fair amount, but relative to the country, not really. Now, so if you're in Jamaica, are you looking for that 100K guy? You going to Jamaica to go partying? Okay.
Let's do the Kendra Cam, child. They've been ready for this.
Oh my goodness. I'm actually dressed for a party that's...
No shock. Here comes the Kendra Cam. I can't wait for this one, but she's dressed for a party. No shock. She's in Jamaica alone. She's going to do nothing but party, but let's see this. Let's see the damage on this one.
So please don't think that this is
Drum
how
roll.
I usually dress, because it's not.
Damn.
Let me see them breasts.
Okay.
That's not how you normally dress, but that's how you dress to call us up, girl.
She said this is not how I normally dress, but she dressed like that when she's in Jamaica though, right? Come on. See them skins? Come on. There's gonna be a whole bunch of hungry back guys out there. Not foreign, local. Not foreign, local. And in Jamaica, they love women out there. It's a known fact. They love women out there, and they especially love foreign women out there. So you've got the right attire. You're dressed the part. I wouldn't be surprised if some cheeks are gonna get clapped after this party she's going to tonight. Oh my gosh. But she looked good though, man. She looked good. You know, you want a 100K guy, but you're out here gonna get clapped by A guy less than 100K in it. Come on, you can't be serious here now.
The timing was just, it was just the way that it worked out. I promise.
Okay.
Yes.
So, when was your last relationship, Latanya?
So my last relationship was actually my marriage. I was married.
How did I miss that? You were married?
Yeah, but I'm divorced. So that was
When did you get divorced?
2019.
How many years was you married for?
For a total of about 3.5 years, but we were together for about 7 years before.
Okay, why did y'all get divorced? I'm sad now.
Yeah, well, it's kind of complex, but for the most part, we just weren't on the same page anymore. What I wanted and what he wanted just really didn't align. And so we just agreed to part ways.
You agreed to part ways. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna be a bit out of order here. It's giving me the vibes that maybe she broke the marriage. I got a feeling she broke off the marriage. I think what she wanted in life is what she's living right now, and he probably wasn't on that page to maybe the same magnitude. Maybe he tried to participate, and then it just didn't manifest how she wanted it to. Because she looks very free spirited, and she looks like she wants to be free. And I think she realized that marriage is not for her. And like I said, with marriage, sometimes marriage, you go through cycles. If you've been married long enough, you go through seasons. And she probably went through one season where it just wasn't marriage. Marriage was just not what it is for her. And this is the season she's living now. And maybe she's going through a phase where she's going to wind down. She's slowing down. And she would like to have a partner to enjoy these escapades that she's going on now. But yeah, I don't really buy half of that story. I got a feeling she wasn't feeling fulfilled. It wasn't a mutual thing. I think it was take it or leave it. Like what can you do if a woman says she wants a divorce? What can you do? Don't go. You can't go. You won't leave me. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's just when a woman decides she's leaving the marriage, she'll file for divorce. You have to give it to her. It's just the way it works.
So that was 2019, correct? When you got divorced?
Yes.
All right. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Okay, so I respectfully decline to answer.
That is fine. Let me ask you this.
Look at that face. Look at that grin when she said that. Look at that. She got clapped last night. Come on. She couldn't even stop the grin. She's still reminiscing about those cheeks getting bamboozled. She look when she said that, she literally let off a sheepish grin. She couldn't even stop grinning. She was just reminiscing about when that Jamaican Rasta man backlashed her. Like, come on. Sometimes when women decline to answer that question, yes, you can be private. But when you paint the scenario, it's almost like it probably happened so recently. So it's like, what do you have to hide? And she's out here in Jamaica, of all places, giving Stella Got a Groove Back vibes. Someone was terrorizing her body last night or 2 nights ago. And she's going back for round 2. She's probably met someone there already. And she's probably going to the party with that guy. So come on. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Shout out to Kendra G. I mean, she's doing her thing on this platform. I've literally watched her grow. And I can't express enough flowers for this woman when it comes to the dating scene. I remember there was a time when I was like, I'm not too sure what she's trying to do with this platform. And then it's just evolved. And it's really global and international in the way that she captures the audience. And you can tell she naturally she's a journalist because she comes from a journalism background, but you can tell it's not necessarily the journalism that makes her good at this role. It's the amount of data she's collecting on each and every one of the people that are signing up to this platform and coming onto the show day in, day out. And you can tell that she's literally seeing patterns. So even before some of the guests even speak, she already knows what counter question to ask them to get the relevant answer out of them, because she's sparring with them now. She literally knows what she's doing. She'll throw a jab, watch them try counter the jab, and then she comes back with a hook. She knows exactly what to say to them. So she's going through what I would say is the experience of dealing with people, and you can see even her viewpoint has even changed a lot since then. I'll talk on that another time, but yeah, shout out to Kendra G, man. And it's not just the women there that are delusional sometimes, it's the men as well. Some crazy delusional men are on there, and we'll do some reactions on that one. But this woman, boy, she's bad. She's definitely bad. She's good, but come on, you're in Jamaica with a bunch of hungry men out there who would never say no to a woman like her with them nice teeth and them thick lips. Come on. And the brown skin. They love black women out there. And they love foreign women out there. You're getting clapped up with vigor. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.